everyone, thanks for tuning in to Creating Classy TV episode number 2. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a reusable grocery bag out of an old t-shirt. Okay, let's get started. For this tutorial you're going to need an old t-shirt, scissors or rotary cutter, pins, coordinating thread color to match your shirt, as well as matching bobbin thread, and a sewing machine. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut off both sleeves. So you're going to cut here and cut here, and then we're also going to cut the neck off. So you're going to want to do this on both sides of the shirt. So roughly right about in this area, making a nice large C shape. Now what this is going to do is when you cut off both sleeves and cut the neck off, it's going to leave you with your straps. So they'll be about this wide. Okay, I'm going to do that and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so as you can see, I have cut both sleeves off and the neck off. Now this is a large shirt. It's actually too big for me. So what you might have to do, depending on the shirt size, I noticed the first time I cut the neck, the mouth of the bag was not large at all, and my straps were way too thick. So I had to go back and trim some more off. So it just depends on what size shirt you're using. You'll just have to kind of play around with it and experiment to get it to look the way you want it to. Okay, so the next step, I've kind of gone a little bit ahead, and I went ahead and I've turned our shirt inside out, because what we're getting ready to do is we are going to pin along this bottom. And what's going to be nice is that we're already going to have a nice finished edge, because there is already a finished edge on the t-shirt. So that's going to save you a little bit of sewing time and such. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to pin along the bottom, and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so I've got my shirt pinned. As you can see, every few mini spaces I've got a pin placed. What we're going to do, we're just going to sew right along the edge of the seam of the shirt. Okay, making sure that when we start, we're going to stitch forward, we're going to back stitch, and then we're going to go forward to make sure we seal our stitch in. Okay, and we're just going to sew right along, removing pins as we go. The last thing you want to do is let your needle hit one of your pins. I've had it happen before, and a lot of times you break your sewing machine needles that way. Okay, so I'm just going to stitch right along, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I finished stitching all the way across, and I went ahead and I've turned the shirt inside out. And as you can see, since we used that seam and we turned our shirt inside out, we have this nice edge to our bag. Okay, if your corners don't come out really well, you can take a pencil and poke them in the corners to get those corners to pop out. If you wanted to, you could fold these edges in and sew them down to give them a finished look, but I kind of like the rough, kind of rustic look. But yeah, that's it. As you can see, you can now put things in your bag, and these are easy to make. I was going to say, if you do not have a sewing machine, this would be an easy project to stitch by hand. So go ahead, while you're spring cleaning, clean out all those old t-shirts you don't use and turn them into something that you're going to use, and pack them up, leave them in your car, so every time you go to the grocery store, you're never without a reusable bag. Thanks guys, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and if you are interested in other tutorials, let me know what you'd like to see. And as always, you can follow my blog, Creating Classy, and you can also find me on Twitter at Creating Classy as well. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.